No time to waste. No foreplay.
That was a fast intro.
Yeah, we
Hold
gotta get
open.
this done. There's just so much stuff that happened today, man. It's like you gotta hurry up and go through this stuff. Already starting. Already starting. I don't know if I want to switch from this to a Mac or if I want to just like get a desktop and because this laptop sucks.
What you got?
Book Air.
It's just some. What is it? Just
One of those
H
old
HP.
Gateway.
It says
Came in the
App-
cow box.
yeah. It says
Do they still make Gateway
Apple.
computers?
What is it?
I-
Apple 2E. Apple 2E. That's what I got.
Apple IIe, huh? Still
Yeah.
going strong.
Yeah.
You gotta put like one of those big like 5-inch discs in there, not the 3.5, but the big ones
Oh man,
and floppy.
5.25-inch floppy.
Yeah.
Oh
Putting up
god.
internet now.
Yes.
Oregon Trail at the same time.
Oh, I remember that. That was a fun thing.
That was a reward in elementary school. You get to play that.
Yeah. You really try to like float that concept at you, like you're gonna get in there, you're gonna have a computer lab. You're like, what? Get in there, and they're like, you play Oregon Trail, sticking like 5 discs in there and stuff like that. Now partner up. You like partner up, and they have the little girl. What should you do? Oh, let me go shoot some buffalo. Get the meat and shit. I was like, and then they all died of dysentery. Yeah. It's good to see everybody tonight. Proves that nobody's out at their second job trying to make money to buy all this dump truck of shit that just dumped on everybody, man. Golly, bro. I was sitting there thinking to myself, I was like, it would be really cool to have a Mezco pre-order. And then when 1 o'clock hit and nothing happened, I was like, maybe this is like a fake out. Maybe they'll do something at 2, to kind of like catch you off guard, slip the jab. And then all of a sudden nothing happened. I'm like, I guess everything is okay. And then Jesus. It's almost like they were all in competition on the phone and shit. They were like, they just dropped Super 7 stuff. What do you guys got? Oh, God. Let's see, your babe. Yeah, what is this? Your name's tonight.
Paige is a babe every night.
No, man. I didn't shave. I haven't shaved. I haven't done anything for like 2 weeks. I have to make sure that I get that kind of stuff. Oh, I guess we should start this, right? Yeah, got some people in here. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 118 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight in the world of collecting in a very chilled and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I'm joined by. Damn it! 2. Dude, it would be weird if I did that, if I went like this and it came over the but I'm joined by 2 of my best friends. Thank you guys for coming on the show, as always. Appreciate it. How are you guys doing mentally, physically, emotionally? How are you guys doing?
I must say my wallet is relieved today. It's probably the most relaxed it's been in a while.
Yeah. Would you say you had a lot of passes today? You're like,
Yeah. And it's kind of nice to be able to pass and not be one of those like really, really tough, like, am I going to get the baby milk today, or am I going to go ahead and pick this? It was these are easy decisions to be made today.
Yeah, nice decision. Yeah. What about you, MC?
I think my wallet is a scroll right now. It's pretending there's money in it. So we'll find out later.
As long as it's changing to the right denominations, right? Not denominations, right. Open it up and it's like 1, and then it turns to 100 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see those pre-orders today that I am okay with not getting.
Yeah, that's definitely on the list of things to talk about. Figure we might start something a little bit different today. Not get so serious. This is going to be a fun show. Fun show. Mm-hmm. So, who's on screen detail when I lose my screen? you need like a code word. All right. So it should be up. Right? Right. Good. That's another thing. I want dual monitors. Yep. So this is my really crappy attempt at Photoshop. I don't do Photoshop. So decent. But the streak is over. I thought we were going to go 6, but I guess we didn't. Which is probably a good thing for some people, right? But man.
I think it's a good thing for most people.
Yeah.
Whether you know it or not, or willing to admit it or not. They did us a favor this week.
I saw a lot of heartfelt stories. You know, like just different things. Like I can't.
Oh, you talking about as far as people's posts?
Oh yeah, I can't pay rent. What do I do? I was like,
yeah,
wow,
a lot of people out there making some really, really tough life decisions, man.
I know.
Really tough.
Yeah.
So what if Uncle Mez pulls a fast one on us and announces a pre-order tomorrow? Does the streak go back? Does it get reset?
Why would we give him any ideas?
He's sitting back there. He's like,
bring him in.
He'd be like,
Yeah.
Well, technically, it is still within the week, right? So
we don't need a Friday drop. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, we need a Thursday, Friday drop. Thursday, Friday drop. That'd be funny as hell. Yeah, it would still count. I think it would still count. So, all right. So the crowd in attendance, we obviously have a huge number of people today.
Hey.
But the streak is over. All right. We'll skip this because all my stuff is scattered everywhere. Unless you. Oh no, we won't skip this. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. I think MC has the treasure of the week, right? So we'll probably let him go first. How about you? Go, MC, go.
Wait, what?
Show us what you got. You already showed us pre-show.
Oh, yeah. So
not the later one.
Be specific with him. Never know what he's gonna whip out here.
Draw a picture.
The ride.
Oh, the ride. Oh yeah. The one that I built?
Yes.
Okay. Because the other one's in Sawyer's room, and I'll never see it again. So put it up.
You lost the turtle wagon already?
Yeah. So I am in some Patreon groups, and I think it was Landspeeder Luke. Shout out to him. He threw up a 3D print for the Indiana Jones minecart, and I didn't assemble it yet. I just printed it. It's there. I'll get rid of the handbrake. The brakes. You need the brakes. So, and it's got rolling wheels. Only 3 of them are on there right now, but 2 of them are on there now.
It's pending licensor approval.
Yeah. So
that's pretty nice, man.
So I got to paint it first, and then I'll glue it. And here's a little light that goes on there as well. And hopefully soon I get short round. And I didn't even tell you guys this yet, but I came up with a good idea for a custom wheelie. So I'll tell you my plan later. What I'm gonna do for her. So
look at that.
You know how much Paige wants a wheelie?
What Willie?
Favorite part of Temple of Doom, but
God,
better view of that.
That's pretty nice.
And that.
So he printed this and sent this to you, or he just gave you the file and you printed it?
In his Patreon, you for a monthly subscription, you get access to, I think it's 5 or 6 new prints a month, and then all of his library. It just depends. And now he normally does Star Wars stuff, but now people have been asking him to do the Indiana Jones stuff. So now he's put this out. So it's a good size. Here's a 6-inch Joe laying on his side next to it. So
not just any Joe.
Yeah, the
shipwreck.
Yeah. So
all the goodies thing.
It's really it was an easy build too. Like it was a quick print, and it was easy to assemble. So it's like 1, 2, 3, like 10 pieces, I think, total. So that's what I got.
And so you think it'll fit all 3 of them? Like,
yeah, definitely. Because I figure put Indy here, short round, and then I'll put here's Willie.
Oh yeah, it should fit. Yeah,
the brake. Well, you need a brake.
So, yeah, it does look like it.
Oh, 3 men in a wagon.
Yeah, rub it up dub. So kept the Mayfex down below so Paige doesn't get mad at me. So off
Yeah,
camera.
God, dude, I've been bombarded with people sending me that stuff this week. Hey, check this out. I'm like, ugh. I don't have anything against them, you know. And I'll be honest with you, I need to open up that. I want to open up that sideboard just because my last like experience was probably like 2 years ago. So I'd love to see how far they've come. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not one of these people that hold a grudge against a line forever because they bought one figure and it sucked. But I was like, let's see how far. Because I remember mine just had the joints were kind of like loose, you
Okay.
know, like flimsy loose. And then I personally never had any QC problems, but I handle figures differently.
Yeah, Cory, you've got quite a few too of the Mayfex figures over the years. And
a lot of older stuff though. Like I said, all I got is the Dark Knight trilogy figures.
Okay.
And those are a few years old at this point. But I was pretty hard on those from jump. I haven't bought one of those in a while, but they look great.
When I come see you next, Paige, I'll bring this guy and you can check it out to see what the changes are.
You know, you can't wait to get your hands on one.
Yeah. I you know what? I am interested, like to see like the articulation, like how it is, like if it's better than Legends, and because it does look like they did a really good job hiding, you know, like joints and stuff like that. And I just want to see how far you can take it. I don't want to break your figure, but so a bunch of people in the chat. I appreciate everyone that's here live. Thank you very much for joining us. And if you're watching a little bit later or even listening, that is an option. Thank you very much. Let's just jump into this really quick because I don't want to keep everybody too long tonight. A lot of stuff to cover. So some of this stuff, we're not going to be able to cover all the news, like because there was so much stuff that happened and it would become boring, repetitive, just telling you shit that happened today. But then also, there's just a bunch of other stuff I'd like to talk to you guys about. So let's start off with news and notes. We'll start off with movies. Really quick, before we start movies, have you guys seen this stuff? I don't know this girl's name, but this is what she looks like, right? She's a singer.
This is BB Rex, right?
Yeah. I didn't want to butcher her name.
Dude, I'll tell you a story after you tell this now.
and this is a fan's phone.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I didn't see it. I heard about it.
It looks like a tablet. It doesn't look like a phone, but I guess he threw it. And
looks like an Android.
Yeah.
Yes. Split her eye open.
Yeah. So
lawsuit.
Well, she got stitches, I guess, and then she got a black eye. She's taking it in stride, but
lawsuit.
Yeah. And got tired. I was gonna have her throw a Batman '89 at me. And I was like,
jump at that opportunity?
No, I was like, she's like, I was like, I need you to throw this figure, but don't throw the gauntlets at my face, and don't like Greg Maddox it at my face.
So that's why she went to bed then.
Yeah, I was like, I
took all the fun out of it.
Yeah, it's just what's the point? You want me to toss it to you, Paige? I'm like, no, I don't want you to give me a black eye like this girl, but it'll be funny because I'll pick it up and I'll have the Batman and I'll go, oh look, here's a Batman. I checked the joke. The second part of the joke was I checked my Batman. I didn't have any problems. I'm not saying that other people, that they're not having problems or anything like that, but I checked mine. I didn't have anything. I don't know. I had 2 in storage and I got 1 in that pose. So I didn't put anything on mine. Have you guys checked yours? Or I know that's a hot topic.
Yeah,
I have not checked mine.
So before you. We were at a concert on Monday night, and somebody threw something on stage during the show, and it was just, and they made a joke of it because it was just a vape pen, and they're like, we're glad you guys aren't throwing cell phones. We're not BB Rexa, we're Blink 182. So,
man, we should have had that video on here. How do we not have that video?
Dude, they stomped a dude out at that concert though. Somebody jumped on stage and the security was all over him, and they just stomped him out right away, and then they threw him off the stage into the backstage area. Like there's videos floating around of him just going about 4 or 5 feet off the ground onto the hard floor. So
you paid money. I don't know why you would
A
like.
lot of money for this show.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Why would you put? He did it at the end of the show, but I don't know why you would put yourself or whoever else in jeopardy, or even the artist, because there's. It's not like there's not cameras or witnesses around that they can't
Yeah.
see that. I was just like, what are you doing? And I've seen this happen before with like, you know, who got it a lot was Kid Cudi. Oh my gosh, he used to get hit with shit all the time.
Somebody threw ashes at Pink at her show. I saw like their mother's ashes, threw it on stage.
Okay, at least it wasn't something else.
Yeah, and someone threw something at Harry Styles too. They were it's a pretty popular topic right now, trying to abuse musicians, which is Britney Spears getting backhanded.
Oh yeah, by the one guy, the NBA guy.
That NBA #1 pick or whatever.
NBA young boy.
Yeah, his body
got dunked on. Did you see he got dunked on? It was like the first position.
He's getting tore apart by the Britney fans right now on social media. They're ruthless.
He don't need that. He doesn't need that. Poor little guy. You know. Let's see. People are aggressive nowadays.
What about Sawyer's big weekend? Are we just gonna glaze over that?
No. Please talk about that.
Man.
Which parts? The kid's pretty famous.
Part where Ric Flair got the chance to meet Sawyer. That's something Ric Flair is never gonna forget. He got a chance to meet the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, Ric Flair was there.
Rolex wearing.
Limousine riding, jet plane flying.
They're gonna do a what was it? Dark Side of the Ring episode with Sawyer. Yeah. The limo ride from hell or something like that.
That was awesome, dude. Man, Sawyer's gonna have one of those childhoods and when he looks back on,
it's never gonna be topped. The kid's so lucky, really. Like right place, right time a lot. First concert.
Go on stage at what's that? Blink 182 at the concert. Blink 182.
Yeah, Blink 182.
Ric Flair, like you know.
Woo. Yeah. Well, you know, I got him a job, so he's got to start earning his
right. And he's got a job at Players. Right. He's had a big summer. Big summer.
It's been a wild summer for him. Summer of love.
Yeah. Well, that was the limo ride part, right?
Yeah. Woo! Woo! Man. Oh, well, we had a couple people check in and say that they didn't have any problems with their Batman 89. Again, I'm not saying that nobody's having problems. I just, you know, just a little bit of balance. I see a lot of people, they do say they have problems. I always wonder, like, what the conditions are and everything. But we're not harping on that kind of stuff. Let's get to this. DP3 Reloaded. That is an R. Kelly reference. Is that too cool? So, this.
We're 18 minutes and we're safe.
Yeah, exactly. See, right? So this, I think this
R.
is
Kelly
cool,
never waited till he was 18.
Oh,
damn. You're like this mine cart off the rails already.
Yeah, do you think they'll do a doc on him? Like, just like what his average like day or week is like in jail? It would be interesting to like. Is it just treated like a regular person? Anyway, let's get off that. Anyway, so
he's gone. So he can't profit off of anything, perhaps.
Yeah, I wonder if it'd be one of those things like, you remember when they went to go visit Tupac in jail and he was just kind of talking about it? Something like that. It'd be interesting just to kind of see like as a celebrity what he has to deal with. But anyway, all right. So in the Nacho Mama's Deadpool sequel, they also have announced not only with see, you get it, you get the lead off of where I'm going with. So the Nachos Mamas, they announced some other stars that are going to be in there, and of course Jennifer Garner, Electress. Nachos.
I was a little shocked by this one. That's a deep cut.
It is, but I think it's funny because he has that kind of sense of humor. And then if this is going to be like a last hurrah movie, I saw they added a couple more people to this, but they announced this. They announced 2 other characters, I think, and then they started this. Of course, made the rounds. You know, a bunch of other still shots with Ryan Reynolds put this out, and then everybody posted pictures of this. Dude, I saw so many pictures of this. I was like, oh gosh.
He broke the internet again.
Yeah. And then I saw people taking the sleeves off, making them shorter, doing different stuff with the. I was like, man, it's just a movie, and people are like, I don't like the costume. It's like, man, dude, this is.
You've been bitching about it for.
Yeah, like first day, I was like, come on, just dude, like let this sink in because I think there was a time when they said that it wasn't even going to happen, right?
Yeah.
Like he was too old, he didn't want to do it, right? So.
Are you a little disappointed to see all these pictures?
No. Sorry about that. That's fine.
I'm not. Go back to that.
Don't worry.
No,
I wasn't because I actually saw like a little video of how he was throwing Deadpool through a wall, but they were doing the special effects part of it. And I did think it's cool. I don't think that they're gonna ruin the movie. I think there's gonna be so much going on. Like I mean, Jennifer Garner, that you're gonna have enough.
Did you see what the wall was?
I didn't get a close up of it. What was it?
It's a broken 20th Century Fox sign.
Like yeah, I have. Yeah, I have that like later. But
okay.
See, well, yeah, that other one got spliced in there back. But CC, were you like, was it too much? Like, did you think it ruined it for you, or?
I don't think it ruins it, but I really like when I can kind of go into these movies and just be open and fresh with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just seem to enjoy it that much more. Like I would have loved to, had the suit be a surprise and all that kind of stuff. I don't really need all these early releases, in my opinion. I love to just be able to walk into a movie fresh, and that's why I always try to catch all these movies opening weekend to avoid the spoilers and stuff. And to me, it just takes some of the enjoyment away.
You mean like if somebody put it in their YouTube description about what happened on Secret Invasion this week?
Exactly.
Assholes. God, man.
Sorry about that, Paige. I didn't mean to make my YouTube video do that.
Just put spoiler or something, but don't tell what's gonna happen in the episode. That just came out today, right?
Yeah.
It just came out today.
Yeah,
several hours old.
Yeah, let like a day. Shouldn't that be like etiquette? Just like a day, 24 hours. That's not a lot to ask, if you missed it after that, but to like go 2 hours right after the thing came out, I was like, geez. But let me give me a second. I don't know. I should have been multitasking, but yeah, there we go. So bad picture, and of course CC just said that he wanted surprises and not to ruin it, but this is all stuff we all saw wire work. They look like they're having fun. Boom, him again. What do you guys think of the costume? I think they went deeper red or brighter red.
I like the brighter red, but I mean they could play with it in editing anyway. So
yeah, dude, he looks like he got in shape for this.
I want a new Mezco Deadpool.
Yeah, that's something I had down on here. I saw a lot of people. No. That's good transition, good segue. Because I saw a lot of people on the board saying that they were like, "Oh man, I should have picked this up." But I mean, the Tiger Stripe can substitute for it. But if it's a movie, so that's what's hard about it. But like, would you want a 2-pack, or would you want them to do? There's your Fox thing. Would you want them to do a 2-pack of these, or one of these? What do you think, CC? Would you movie versions?
Well, we all know I'm a sucker for Wolverine, so I have a hard time saying Hugh Jackman's probably been. He's been, great as that character. Talking about a guy that just kind of really hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd buy it. No hesitation.
I keep covering MC's face. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
What about you, MC? Would you want 2-pack, or are you okay with this?
I would. I mean, I'd get it. I mean, if I'm a shill. If they put a new Deadpool out and I'm usually not a movie superhero figure for the most part, like especially. I mean, I know I have a couple, but I prefer the comic. But I really like Deadpool's costume a lot, and I know that this is from like that. I think it was Uncanny X-Men run, the Wolverine costume. So, comic accurate without the sleeves, but I'd get it.
Yeah, I think there's different versions of the suit. Like
Yeah.
I am not a hardcore X-Men fan, and I just saw that, and I saw the rest of the suit. It looked good to me. I'm not a teal blue person that says that part of it's off and that ruins it for me. I mean, geez, but looks like they nailed some of the details too with this. CC, I promise we won't kill too much more of this thing. And then, of course, you got people. Nobody makes a big deal about that, right? The fact that Hugh Jackman and him are both the same height, but it's okay for the movie, but nobody makes a big deal about it. And then I think afterwards, what I had was all this stuff was going on, and then of course, while that was happening, we had some breaking news. Yeah, breaking news. It turns out, in our breaking news, that Dan Yoon said he actually confirmed that it actually does take a long time to make an action figure.
What?
Imagine that.
I know. Here I thought that it took like 2 months or but got source information here saying that these things take time. Breaking news. And then hopefully this goes into what I wanted to go into. Yep. So next we had the new Ahsoka trailer that dropped. Yeah. Listen, they put that up. You can't write any jokes better than that. So that went up. The new Ahsoka trailer went up. It looked very good. Very good. Did you guys watch it yet?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think?
I think that CC and I are going to be spending a lot of money here in about 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they did the whole coded. That hasn't been announced yet, right?
No, it gets announced at Comic-Con, but Ghost is coming. There's no way it's not coming.
We can get off this girl's ass.
It's crazy to see all the characters in live. Well, almost all the characters in live action now.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks like they had a story, like action and everything else like that. And she looks like she talked about this a little bit at MegaCon, man, but she's taking that role very seriously. She knows how much it means to fans and stuff like that. She's a good person, man. Really good person. Hope she has success with this. Imagine that.
That's in August, right? Like August 12th or something.
Yeah, it's coming really quick. Yeah. But like, as like Star Wars fans, are you guys more hyped about the series or the toys? Because they're gonna dump a bunch of crap with this. They already got new characters. I had that picture of Thrawn, but I heard different stuff about that. Like people were okay with it, people weren't. Like overall, did you guys like the tone, aesthetics, and everything?
Yeah.
Of the show? CC, what do you think?
Well, I know I can afford the series, so I'm excited about that. What that does mean is it is going to be a lot of merchandise out there. We know it's coming.
Yeah.
We know it's coming.
Yeah.
The vintage collection stuff's probably going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, and all those vehicles that they keep like putting out, it seems like they're not shy about doing any of that for any of these things, man. It seems like so. Well, yeah, push. So, also in movie news.
Yeah, cover that layer up.
Oh, did I cover it up?
Yes.
What happened? Is it good or no?
No, it's good. It's
All
good.
right. So yeah, they actually announced 3 new characters for the Superman Legacy. They got Dora the Explorer, they got Darwin from Extra, and they added a Firefly. So yeah, all accomplished actors.
Good
but
mix.
Yeah, they are really talented. But I was thinking to myself, like, so you got all these talented actors, right? And I love that show that's on with what you call it with Rachel. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Was it Broshanen or something like that? She's in the Marvelous Miss Maisel or something like that. But but the question I have, like, do you think that they're James Gunn is kind of like loading all these supporting actors because it's like the first time that they're going to put this movie out and they're nervous about it, and so they're trying to pad it, kind of like a
Well,
Guardian
what
of
I
the
find
Galaxy.
interesting is how old is Nathan Fillion?
Hmm.
Oh, he's older.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were talking about they wanted to go young and all this other kind of stuff. And you're
Hmm.
casting this guy as Green Lantern. I'm assuming he's not holding the lantern for long. So who's he passing it on to? That guy. He's
Yeah,
up.
I know he does a
You
lot
scrapped
of
these other
voiceover.
actors because you said they were too old. He's got to be
Yeah,
older than Henry Cavill, right?
yeah. Well, I heard that they're going to actually have him come back.
Yeah.
To do some kind of like what they're doing with the whole like the Flash. There's these multiverses and stuff. I'm trying to see how old he is. Well, what do you think? Yeah, he's Guy Gardner. What do you think? March 27th, 1971. Quick math. So
Hmm.
he's over what?
He's older than
50?
I am, and that makes him old.
Well, he's over 50. So yeah, I see what you mean about wanting to go young. So I don't know. It just seems like they were padding a lot of actors for this movie, and I was like, are
Yeah.
they worried about the fact that maybe the new guy can't carry the movie, or you know what I mean? Like, because it seems like a lot of times, like if they're not confident in a single, superhero character, they'll try to get some other stuff to go along with this. I don't think that they were too confident about Flash. That's why they threw Keaton in there.
Kind of feel like they find themselves in a position with this. It's going to be a real short hook on this James Gunn run. Like he really needs a home run early on in order to regain fan trust, I think.
Hmm.
So they don't really have time to build momentum. Like whatever that first product they put out there, it's going to have to hit. It's got to.
Yeah.
So I hate using the what is it, like the analogy that they always use for Superman. He's the biggest cock in porn, so to speak. The greatest superhero, and nobody can
Hmm.
write it right. And why is he filling it with so many other characters already? Like three more. You have a Green Lantern, you have Hawkgirl, and Mr. Terrific. That it's a Superman movie. Like I don't know. I mean, I'll reserve
Yeah.
till when I see it, but
Yeah.
this is supposed to be like the. I know they said Blue Beetle's like kind of kicking off the DCU, but James Gunn said that Superman starts it. So why are we having all these other characters?
That's what I was thinking. Like this, I've seen the the actor that they chose and the actress. I've seen them and stuff, and they're good. I'm not saying that. I'm
Right.
just wondering if this is more of like one of those supporting things where they know that this is this isn't maybe a person that would be able to pull off. That's a huge role to take on by
Yeah.
yourself. Like any of these guys that did it, like Brandon Roth and Roth, or what do you want to call it, and then even Henry Cavill when he did it. That's a lot to take on, man, an iconic character. And so I'm wondering if they just didn't think that they were um, they were going to be able to carry the load by themselves.
Yeah.
Ought to be interesting to see where it goes. Really should.
Yeah, picky
I'd like to
game.
see DC get it right with their movies. I really would. I'd like to see them choose a direction,
Hmm.
and it'd be so cool to kind of finally see them put together like a 10-year storyline, like Marvel's been able to, with some continuity and get some momentum going. Because I
Hmm.
enjoy a lot of these DC characters. It was like every time you get attached, then there's a recasting, and then they change direction. You just can't get in it and enjoy it. Every time it's every year to year, it's like it's being changed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like the Aquaman movie, the first one. I enjoyed it. Like it was fun. And now I heard the second one's not doing too well. Early screenings, I guess. So
they're not even plugging it. Like,
which is terrible.
yeah, yeah, they're not even like, and it has James Wan attached to it. I mean,
Yeah.
and I'm surprised that they're not like, but yeah, CC made a great point. Like you don't grow an attachment to any of these characters. Remember, like we had movies that are like legacy movies, stuff like Star Wars. You know, that whole franchise, you got to see those people kind of grow into Indiana Jones. You see, even now, you get to see those actors grow into those roles, and you get that emotional attachment to them. So when those things do happen in it, you know, it means something. God, even like horror movies, like, you know, there's that attachment. But now it's just like, who's going to be playing Superman next year? There's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Cavill. I know a lot of people said that they didn't like his acting, but I mean, I thought look wise he looked really great.
Mm-hmm.
It just sucks, man. When you get like you're like, oh, Ben Affleck's gonna be Batman, and then he's gone. It's like somebody else. Yeah. Toys. So Rebel Tech, they showed a teaser image for their new highly dynamic Rubik's Cube Thor. Anybody that has a Rebel Tech will know what I mean. These like figures are super hyper extremely posable. And the fact that you can just take pieces off and even explore it even better. I love the stuff they have. I gotta pick up that Spider-Man. I gotta pay for that one. The new one. I have the version 1, but they announced their Thor. And you'll also notice that they got rid of the plastic sharded cape. So now they
No
got
screen
soft
up.
Yeah, they did that with Moon Knight too.
Yeah.
With the Moon Knight, they got rid of that cape.
There's no screen sharing page if you're trying to show a picture of it.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Boom.
I thought MC was on duty, but
no.
I didn't know the safe word.
Pineapples. Yeah, so we got him. I was wondering.
I do like a good Thor.
I do too. I'm wondering when Mezco's gonna do one. You know, it would.
Mezco should really do a comic Thor. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I thought they did really well with Ragnarok. So I mean, I know it's different, but it'll be cool to see if they do something. But yeah, Robotech put their stuff out. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Superhero fatigue is a thing. There's only too much. Studios need to take a break and do it again later. That's a good point, man. I think a lot of times it's just like a new movie, and now it's even fillered with shows, and so people are probably getting fatigued. You just don't. Remember, we had to wait like a year or two for a Marvel movie to come out. Ben crushed it to his AO Fish and Gale and all that sexy. Yeah, it does. Mezco dropping the ball on a comic Thor. Are they dropping the ball, or are they waiting until they can do it right?
A lot of money
for
that.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. Here we go. I still want to see him do it. But I was also thinking, what body could you put that on? Because it's a big body, and I think the biggest bodies that we have, it's like too extreme. You either got to go like Bluto, Mosquatch kind of thing, or Thanos, and then you have. I'm trying to think, who would probably be the biggest muscular body we have? Maybe Death Dealer or Conan. There's somebody that's a little bit bigger in size. But anyway, like those bodies, I think would be too thin for Thor anyway. You know, he's a big guy.
Right.
Yeah. I have the DC Big 3 already. Yeah, I want to see him do it, man. It would be cool. Moving on. What's wrong?
Dark Knight Returns Batman? That's pretty beefy body.
The Dark Knight Returns? Yeah, but that's an older body.
Yeah.
That's like, you want to have like something that, I still think that they're probably like working on that. Like, it's in between Mosquatch and whoever you want to say, Death Dealer. It's like just a huge guy. That way they can use it for other stuff. Like you remember that statue they had of Dark Nocturnal? That's a big body.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're trying to get in the middle to be able to accommodate characters like that, because or Thor, or Bane. You know those bigger guys?
Yeah.
Bane's probably a little bit bigger, but yeah. See, no more seamless bodies. Yeah. I suck at that. So this is not what I wanted up. But we can talk about it really quick. So we'll go fast forward and go backwards. So Looks like Hasbro decided to do EU distribution. Now they can deliver to Germany, Italy, Spain, France, all those places. Remember this global thing. Remember this. So they got that for premium members. So they'll be able to take money globally, worldwide. So Todd Money Making McFarlane. We talked about this, right? So this is the this is the Batmobile that went in for pre-order. Did you guys think about this, get this or no? No.
I did not.
I know MC didn't. He's like, no.
I'm not giving him any money. I'm done with Toddy Mac.
This went up for pre-order. It was Amazon and it sold out really quick. This, of course, is the non-customizer exclusive. So you don't have to do anything with this, at least not right now that we know of. But it looks like they redid the top. But if you do decide to change your mind, he did put out something that said that it's going to be restocked for pre-order on July 17th. Of course, near SDCC, right? And that'll be at 12 o'clock. It'll be exclusively at Amazon. So if you want to go get that, go get that. And then he also launched these today. Again, a lot of stuff that happened today. The bank robber. This would be cool, I guess, like if you wanted like some like little. But those are out of scale, aren't they?
Yeah,
Isn't
they're
this
like
stuff like
7 inches, 7.5.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're big.
Have I asked you guys this before? Is there like a time expiration date on some figures? Like with this? Because there's so many other companies that did it, and then obviously this is for a cheaper price point, but is there some time where this actually looks pretty cool?
That Build-A-Figure Bane?
Is that what it is? It's a Build-A-Figure?
Yeah. It's supposed to be a Build-A-Figure, I thought. And it's supposed to have soft goods jacket also.
It looks, yeah, there it is. So might be able to take that soft goods jacket off and give it to somebody, maybe. But is there a time frame, you think, or no?
No, I mean, there's always somebody that's new. You know, you always have new people that are coming into collecting or coming back to collecting that may have missed.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's kind of an odd one, though. That sonar choker.
Yeah, that one. I thought that was interesting. It's like a ghost.
Screen.
Yeah. Personally, I took this as a shot because I don't know how you're going to have page punchers on here. So if I ever meet up with Toddy, I'm going to have some words with him.
That's the one you want, though, in a Mezco form.
I don't know. He did spell my name wrong, too. That's disrespectful as well. So, anyway. Yeah, Frozen. What's this? MC, do you know about these? What are these?
I think the page punchers come with a comic book or something. I can't remember. I think I've seen them in the store. I think they're the same scale, but I've seen them have like little ones too with like no articulation, but that one looks like it has some articulation. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe that is a little one.
Covered your face again.
But they should do that that's the Gotham by Gaslight Freeze, isn't it? Is that who that is?
No, this is let's see here. Labeled version of Mr. Freeze, yeah, I guess so. So is that
what Gotham by Gaslight Freeze looks like? Doesn't he have like a diver helmet?
He does, and he has like red eyes, but I don't. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, I don't even know what this is. But I'm not knocking Todd McFarlane at all. I think, I mean, we talked about it before. I think it's great. He's able to put out vehicles at a really, really good price point.
Yeah.
But man, it just seems like everything that was just dropping today. But yeah, maybe that is the Gotham, I guess. Mezco. So in communication news, Mezco sent out a reminder that the pre-orders for Indiana Jones will be closing July 19th. Of course, that's going to be during preview night at SDCC for everybody. This right after we got off the show, the next day, Wolverine waitlisted. We're just catching up. And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think we talked about this last week, but it started shipping. That was given to by Boba, and Boba was the very first person to get it. So shout out to Boba. Thank you very much for sharing that with the group. We get to kind of see what Boba's driving.
His dashboard.
Yeah,
I can see a cougar jumping across the hood.
You see a Maybach.
I don't think she was that old, was she?
So he and I talked about this a little bit. He said he enjoyed this. I saw one review on this, and he says he loves this figure a lot. And the review that I saw on it, the guy liked it a lot too. I think one thing that he did point out was when he put the coat on him, his double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. I know everybody asked about that. One thing is that he said when he put the coat on him and he tried to put the chainsaw in that iconic pose, it was a little bit tight. But other than that, overall, he said he loved it. A lot of detailing and everything else too. So
Is that the guy from The Office?
Yeah, it's Dwight. He's like, but that was Hannibal though. But yeah. They get this. Yeah, I could see somebody using that face on there too. They need a Dwight figure. That'd be funny.
That'd be amazing.
A face only a mother would love. Look at the staining, dude. Macro Mondays. I think that's all we got for that. Well, yeah, he had a lot of fun. He took a lot of pictures of this. I saw this. I was messing around. I was taking pictures, for this week. And I took out the sticker sheet and I saw this. I don't know if anybody really picked up on this, but I posted that. But this was with Union Gomez. And this was a nice little throwback by Void War Bonds. So they were kind of telling you what they were doing ahead of time. Anybody in chat? What is it? Joker. I'm going to catch up on chat. Supposed to get. Minnie says she gets hers tomorrow.
Yay.
Do you guys have anything coming in, man? CC, you got anything or no?
No, I got nothing coming. Right? I haven't had to check my app or anything in a while.
It's almost like unplugging, from social media.
Right.
It's just like
my FedEx app isn't smoking or nothing. It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At least for a couple more weeks, right?
Yeah, until all that stuff drops, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, God, man. What about you, MC? You got stuff coming?
I have an Indiana Jones figure coming. Nothing expensive, though, thank God. Hypnotize Indy.
Oh, okay.
From Hasbro.
Did you get tracking on it already?
Let me check.
Figure looks good. I got those 3, but I haven't opened any of them yet. All the Temple of Doom figures.
Oh, so you have them all now, or?
I bought all 3. I didn't buy the Dial of Destiny 2 that I need to complete the idol.
Okay.
But I did buy the 3 of the Temple of Doom.
I got the girl, and I sound terrible that I don't know what her name is from the movie. I didn't watch the new movie yet. I just haven't had time.
It's Helen, isn't it? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It came with the main part of the skull. It looks
from
the Doom. That looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get the rest of it. I did not get shipping yet, unless it's coming.
No.
PS.
Yeah, I think I talked to Sid about this. Thank you, Sid, for telling everybody. But yeah.
Wait, what? Huh?
I mean, we talked about the wait list before. He said his Death Dealer wait list converted. Who was? No, it was another guy I was talking to. He told me his converted as well. I think it was Tears from Titan. He told me.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that Death Dealer popped up on the now shipping thing for Mezco. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, man. That's a good figure too. It really is. Did you figure out?
I did not get shipping yet. Probably tomorrow.
Hopefully so.
I don't have a connection like Kevin at Hasbro.
Oh, so I saw this from T&I, Toys News International. Walmart's going to be dropping a few exclusives they got there. Bucky Barnes I don't have. Well, this looks like an updated version, right? Because the other one didn't have that. Because was the Bucky cap knock, right? So I guess this is new and improved. So this is a Walmart exclusive. What is it? I think it drops on the 18th again during
Walmart Con.
Mm-hmm. Is this going to be hard? You think this will be hard to get?
Well, here's the problem with Walmart is they probably have the worst distribution when it comes to exclusive of anybody. Like chances are you're not going to see this figure in store. You'll probably have to get it online, and it might be 6 months from now, and it'll just pop up online. Yeah. You got to really be patient with their stuff. Their distribution is terrible.
Yeah, I pre-ordered those the retro carded Crimson Guard. I completely forgot about them.
Yeah.
And then I just got those, but at least I got them. But yeah, you're probably right. I haven't had any cancellations from them. That's a good thing. Target, yes, but them no. But I don't. I'm not picking this one up. Are you guys? Or
I don't really do too many of the Marvel Legends anymore.
Yeah, just about out.
Yeah, this one I was kind of interested in when I saw the head, and it's 8 inches.
Man, 8 inches or real 8 inches?
This is. I think that is as far as like length, not girth. I don't think they did across. Gangster, look at that gangster.
Yeah.
I like this. I like that head sculpt though. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Do I have the other one? I don't know. I think so. I don't know. They look cool. But yeah, he goes up. I don't know if anybody saw this today too. Just going to Joe News real quick, but I missed out on this. I was telling you guys, I put it in the cart and I forgot to hit checkout.
Oh.
So yeah, I completely missed out on him on the Snow Serpent, but it went back up today. Thanks to somebody in the group, I can't remember his name, but he said,
"Was that a Pulse exclusive?"
Oh yes, I think so.
Was it?
No, because you could get it at Entertainment Earth, and you could get it at Big Red Toy Store. But you know how I put it in my cart, and all that stuff was happening. I completely forgot, and then when I was going through my screens, I go, "Oh yeah, I forgot to check out," and it said, "We're sorry."
I believe I pre-ordered 3 of these.
Yeah, I did too. I just got on there, and as soon as I got a chance, I don't know if it's available now, but yeah.
I'm looking to see if I ordered it.
Yeah, but I
line more lately. There's too much.
There is, man. Like this. That's crazy. I don't want to really get into this because like it's the group sucks enough of it out with the whole, announcing this, announcing that, but we're getting closer to this being done. Did you guys notice that the dates are different? From what I understand, it is going to be on I think they said the 17th. Not the 18th.
I got them on Amazon, just so in case you guys are wondering. The Snow Serpent.
So not an exclusive then? So.
Right. Yeah, I ordered it on Amazon.
Yeah.
That might have been where I did mine too.
Yeah. I'm not sure where this is going to end on the backing part. I don't really pay. I was just happy that they just got backed.
You think? I think it'll get back to myself. I'm sure you probably agree now that the EU is open completely for Hasbro.
Oh yeah, I wonder if that was part of the plan. To open that market up to be able to push it over.
Right.
Man, do you think that they'll put the tiers higher now because it's global? Ew. Because that's the first thing people are going to be like, oh yeah, you get more distribution, more people. I like this about group, man. This is, like I said, this is one of the things I love about groups is like this kind of stuff. Like education. Somebody was like, why does he have a red cat? That's stupid. And then somebody jumps in here and kind of just points out, well, this is the reason why. So I thought that was cool. I didn't know that about. I was an army. And then Chuckles.
Your guy you've been waiting on.
Yeah, right. I told you it's not a prediction. It's a
Yeah.
spoiler. Only spoilers on the show. But yeah, this they got Chuckles and I I like it. It's cool. I don't I don't mind like stuff like this. It's cool because for me, like it's another character. I don't need another Crimson Bat. You know, if they can do something else and add to the roster, I think that's cool. And then just the parts on this, you have different stuff. I don't know. I know we joke about it a lot, but were you guys like, I'm gonna get this?
I like the STCC exclusive figures that we've gotten, you know, like starting with Snake Eyes with all the extra accessories, the cool packaging, Serpentor, Mindbender, or no, not
Mm-hmm.
but Mindbender. Who is it? Zartan that changed color, had all the extra accessories.
Yeah.
And that Cobra Commander, that elite Cobra Commander or whatever, like with the
Yeah,
cape.
the gold and all that stuff. Or the
Yeah,
one with the box. Yeah.
yeah. I like. I don't know. They just. I don't know why Chuckles wouldn't have been my choice for that, but I guess
Mm-hmm.
it's cool that they're going for somebody a little more I'm not gonna say he's obscure, but you know, there's other figures out there that probably.
He didn't seem to be an odd choice for such a large exclusive because he's not a guy that you would really think about having a lot of accessories.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't seem to get a whole lot of shine in the original, the vintage series. It's kind of overlooked a little bit, I thought.
Yeah, I thought he was. I remember I got him when I was a kid, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? You know, like the Hawaiian
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The presentation looks good, and so from what I understand, is this is kind of like what they did with SDCC. Everybody that's attending the convention, they give this code out, and the code, you'll be able to go to the site and be able to order it. But like we talked about before, there was that bad glitch last year, and how regular people, how we were able to get our stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll refine that this year and say, yeah, this is your code, and everybody gets it, and it doesn't spread on the internet like wildfire. But once I heard that it's going to be a one-time only use code. You know, like you go to the whatever it is, the booth, you get your code, and then you take it, and that's when you would order it. And then once it's done, it's done. So hopefully, because everybody's trying to order it and you're in a bad internet connection, it would suck if you just didn't push through and you lost your code. But I'm pretty sure we'll see this again, right? Like it'll be available for us regular folk later.
Oh, I gotta imagine there's gonna be several releases. They did a pretty good job of the other stuff of, giving you more opportunities to get it. There's gonna be plenty, I'm sure, plenty.
Yeah.
Because they gave everybody a couple chances at Mindbender.
Mm-hmm.
Well, even it was like at least 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I plugged these in really quick because, like I said, I'll be honest, I couldn't even keep up today. They threw these in here too. These are Walmart exclusives. Excuse me. I guess you got Mole Rat. Interesting. I don't remember this character. Do you guys?
I don't. I really don't.
Where's Mario? Mario.
Cece's a Joe expert. If he doesn't remember it, then
Yeah, I mean, I have all them vintage Joes downstairs. I don't have one of those, so I don't know if it was one of those kind of early '90s releases, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely wasn't one of the '80 Joes.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but I guess it'll go with what? Can you have them go against Tunnel Rat?
At
Like
first,
you
I
said?
almost thought it was going to be like a Toxic Viper, is what I thought that was going to be, maybe, but it's definitely not.
Yeah, and then I have no idea who this is.
Shooter.
Yeah, I was like, is this Low Lights trainee or something like that? I've never heard of her.
That's the gun that Tunnel Rat should have came with. That size, like that length.
That's a huge. Yeah, she's got like this glowing stuff. I've never heard of her. Well, that gun looks different than the one that they. Is it? Because it looks longer. Look how. Yeah. It looked longer in the picture. And then I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about this? Like, do you like the deco with this, or this is another version of the?
I'm good without getting it.
Yeah.
I preferred the classic Alley Viper. I thought the classic Alley Viper was pretty dead on.
The
I
orange
don't
and
care too
blue.
much for this one.
Yeah.
The orange one.
Yeah, the orange and blue was.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they fixed this vest, man. It's when I was trying to mess around with it was a challenge to do some things with it. So. Here we go. Star Wars Black Series, Force Unleashed.
That is an insanely expensive piece right there.
Yeah. $110.99. You get 3 figures.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really? Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
But wait. But
there's more.
Yeah, you get the 3 figures.
Yeah.
As Mezco collector, we shouldn't say anything that's $100 over. Just kidding.
Wow.
But
it's
yeah, you get
versus. Sorry.
Yeah, no. But you'll get 3 figures, and then you'll get these effects. I don't know if I have a picture of the effects yet. There you go. You get head, SDC packaging. I guess this is going to be. This will be on the floor at San Diego for next week for people to be able to look at. And like I said, this is going to be $110. I don't know if they're going to be selling it there. I just saw that they had it on the floor.
At that price, they'd be taking a lot of them home with them, I think.
You think it's too much?
I do, for 3 figures, 3 Black Series figures that are reused parts.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm sorry if I offend any of the Black Series folks. I have a
Yeah, you figure the Stormtroopers are just Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
People have been asking for a Star Killer for a long time now, and I'm sure that's what they're banking on.
Yeah, but you get people are going to be selling those Stormtroopers off. I'm sure.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any difference. But didn't they did have a Star Killer before, right? Did they release one already or no?
I don't think so. Vintage collection?
What's that?
Well, no, 6-inch. Did they have a 6-inch version? Because this isn't. Is this vintage?
No, that's
Black Series.
That's
this is
I know Vintage collection. They announced one. Let's see.
Announced what? A Star Killer?
Yeah, Star Killer for Vintage collection.
This would be the first Star Killer for Black Series. They have a Star Killer for Vintage collection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hasbro PulseCon exclusive set revealed. Well, I'm assuming if they say it's PulseCon, then am I missing something?
No, it
should be there, right? Right. Well, I guess whoever's there, they'll see, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna really try to go through this really quick because I don't want to burn any about. But I thought this was really funny, and it adds some depth and dimension to the show, right? Mm-hmm. So you guys know how we're always getting bombarded in multiple groups and by multiple individuals saying that they can do something better and run a company better than the current individuals doing it. Well, it's time to put up or shut up. Because Hasbro is looking for a brand manager. A couple of questions came to mind. I was like, if they're looking for a brand manager, because this is for G.I. Joe and for Power Rangers, I was like, is somebody transitioning out or are they going to lose their job? So I was like, charge your phone, Paige. You can't see this, right? No, you can't. CC again. MC's not doing his job. Not doing your job.
Pineapples.
Yeah, these jokes, they need to land. So brand manager, yep. Yeah. So I was looking at this and I thought this was really interesting. Really interesting. Because all those killer ideas that people have, that they, how they can make companies like endless money and fulfill every individual collector's needs. Well, you'll be able to do it now. Because Hasbro, including with the EU announcement, they're planning on taking over the world. And you can prove yourself. They are pretty much, right? And you can help them with just the click of the button. But like we talked about this a lot of times before, right? Mm-hmm. Speculating, what do people do? And if you ever get a chance, all you gotta do is look at this. And there's some really interesting stuff here. You know, like I think it's cool because they kind of pull back the curtain to allow you to see some of the stuff that you got to do because some of these things that they had, I was gonna highlight it, but I was like, no, but like there was things like a lead annual global franchise development planning and activation to deliver against the global strategy and vision for Power Rangers GI Joe within the global market today. No pressure.
Sounds like a job for Destro, doesn't it?
It does.
Mars.
Yeah. The role reports to the vice president and global brand strategy and marketing and activates the activities against the global franchise. It does sound like a Destro kind of thing, doesn't it? It's like world domination.
There's a man for your job here.
Yeah.
He's applying today.
Mhm. This was a sticking point I didn't know too many people would do. Also be ready to receive, if not more, the same amount of criticism that you would give on a daily basis online. But you got to do it on an executive level. So can you imagine, hey, they don't like it.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff, when I was reading through with these job descriptions, it was like global stuff. And I was just like, man, who would be able to just kind of like hang with that kind of stuff? You got to be able to develop programs, assets, advertising, social media platforms, react creative briefs, presentations, ads, blah, 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 blah. Track brand from a business and consumer standpoint to allow global partners. I was sitting there thinking, I don't know anybody that you could like look in a group and say, yeah, that guy's ideas, they'll fit right here.
I know
Boba can handle it.
And
Boba put in your ad.
Yeah, Boba could. Boba, yeah. And I guess your qualifications, you got to have a bachelor's degree, 5 years in brand marketing. But you can't have too much fun, because you got to be able to juggle multiple priorities and you got to be able to do it under pressure, tight deadlines. And there was something in here, I guess, for some reason. Where was it? Yeah, right here. It says you got to be like a good rapper. I don't know.
Put Drake in.
Yeah, I guess it's probably for like maybe those corporate parties or something like that. I don't know. Effective communicator. As you can see, this is kind of going down. When you were like applying to groups and stuff, it's like, man, there's a lot to this stuff, man. So I don't bore people with it, but it was just interesting to kind of see all the stuff that you need because it sounds like you'd be pretty much tied to this job and not doing anything else.
For the amazing annual salary of $25,000 per year. This.
Well, you
free
do.
Toys. Look at the perks.
Company car, no cell phone, no internet.
The perks, yeah, they did. I even have it.
Pineapple.
MC would do it just if they're willing to pay for his HasLab.
Well,
Ghost.
the way they pitched it right off the bat was you will become a Hasbro asset. And your benefits package, it kind of is based on your position and also where your location is. Huh?
Indentured servitude, you're an asset. Time.
Yeah, I get it. And of course it's a job description. We all know like professionally like what they're doing. They just don't want anybody just kind of like applying, but like some of the stuff that MC did say, like it said, oh yeah, you get medical, dental, you get a half day Fridays year round, you get paid vacation time off, 401k, team employee programs, and the hook, of course, for every collector is you would get a discount.
Oh, yes. Discount?
Yeah.
For free. I'm advertising and trying to sell this stuff, and you're going to give me a discount?
Yeah. I just saw that, and I was like, man. In
the company store.
Yeah. Or like the, what is it? The Saturday Night Live thing where they can go to the cafeteria, then go to the gift shop and stuff like that. Like you have all that shit. Gosh, man. Yeah, so I don't know. I know Minnie said this pretty good. Imagine an armchair toy company experts. Yeah. I just threw this in here because I thought it may just kind of break something up and to kind of give people an idea. Like, yeah, you probably have really good ideas, but I think it's
jeans on Friday. Casual.
Yeah. Jeans Friday. Jorts. I want to see you wear jorts.
So that's Emily's position. Isn't Emily in charge of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and G.I. Joe?
Is she? I thought she was. I thought her and Lenny were G.I. Joe. Lenny is the developer, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah, so yeah.
Mezco now.
Yeah, put up or shut up, you know. And it'd be cool to see, you know, exactly what people do.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Man. Yeah, man. This guy. What's next? Super 7. Yeah, that's right, CC.
Woo! CC's money fly out of his pocket now.
Gone, yeah. CC, are you in the market for a 64,000 square foot, 165 tall fortress, complete with sword,
Right.
council, weapons, and control room?
Table for 7.
That also includes a self-sustaining power source that can power the security system, complete with telescopic cannons, drawbridge, takeoff ramp, and a hangar. And a hangar to house any kind of large tank-like vehicles that you may have purchased recently.
Yeah.
Well, sir.
Wow.
I'm just trying to enable you right now.
When's the open house?
Can you imagine how big that piece right there has to be?
How tall are Super 7 Thundercats? Are they 6 or are they 7-inch?
7 inches.
Fuck. Sorry.
So think about how big just that piece right there has to be.
Huge.
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be me. Well, I just had to pour a little something. Super 7 has also decided to fulfill every one of your childhood cartoon fantasies by announcing Tiger Sharks. Remember the Tiger Sharks?
I don't remember Tiger Sharks.
Oh, blasphemy, sir. So for everyone that doesn't know,
maybe I do.
Yeah, you probably remember them in their human form. Like, I should have had that. But yeah, Tiger Sharks, they were God, what was it? It was like in the 80s, I think. It had like it was only one season, but it had 20, like, what did I have?
37
23 episodes. 23 episodes. Seems a lot longer when you're a kid, right?
I believe Tiger Sharks was on one of those fancy channels that we couldn't afford at the time.
The rabbit ears wouldn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't get it on there.
MC broke them again.
I'm gonna have to look that one up. I don't
Yeah. It says it was a cool. They had a human form. I had that picture, but a human form, and it was a cool show, man. It was like it was bookend in that slot of where you watched all of them. I can't remember if it was a Saturday or an after school one, but
are they the
Brian
Storks?
No, I can't even remember, to be honest with you, how they got into that form. Do you know? Because they're human, and then they change over, but. It seems like with Silverhawks, I mean, they discontinued that, but Thundercats, they're really hitting some of that cartoon nostalgia for collectors.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm sure it's on streaming on YouTube or Tubi or something.
I just remember it was like, oh, let's go, Tiger Sharks, Tiger Sharks. That's what I remember. But Brian Flynn announced in an interview with the We Want More Thundercats that it would be likely, keyword likely, that they would release these figures, and they'll probably do it in 2025. There they are. Tiger Sharks. You already did that. Oh, there they are. Human form. There you go. Ring a bell?
The purple guy didn't change, did he?
Yeah.
What
about the dog? Look, the dog even went like kind of gimpy. There's your purple guy right there, right? This guy didn't really change either. I wish I would have bookended the picture before and after, right? There's a dog, purple. Yeah, he didn't really, I guess the animator got kind of like, let's just put some. let's put some chest stuff on this guy. Is he wearing a unitard? Wow, dude. And then also Super 7 is doing what we like. Snake armor. Yeah. This guy's just pushed in there, but it would be cool to see that, right?
It looks like he's molded into it.
It does look like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he can get out of it. Mythic Legions last weekend was the last weekend to order any of the All-Star 6. Did you guys do any late night, last minute purchasing? You're amongst friends. Go.
I did not. I kept looking at that wave, and at the end of the day, I haven't opened any of my Mythic Legions, like I said, the last 2 or 3 waves. So, I'll just, when they get in hand, if I feel like I need one, I'll pay the extra if I have to get one, but I didn't do it.
Man, you've been very good about this, man. You'll be
I feel like I'm making a lot of progress.
You find like you've been passing a lot more and feeling good about it? Like, as far as like mentally too, like there's no stress, like you don't have to like keep up with everything, or not just financially, but just like, when's this coming out?
Yeah, it's getting easier. I mean, there was a time where like if I felt like I passed on something, like almost instantly there was like that regret, like, oh my God, why did I? But I mean, that's come and gone, and I did check prices on like Big Bad to see what they went up to as far as the retailers, and it's a little bit higher. I think is like what did it go up $8 per figure, and like 15 I think for the horses, something like that.
Yeah.
But, like I said, I've got so many of those that I haven't even opened. I'm okay.
Yeah. It's good. That's good thinking. Good logic. MC, did you break down?
I just got out of rehab, so I have to plead the fifth.
Did you just have one drink, sir?
I give me back my coin. I ordered. I did not go crazy. I just ordered the horse and the Templar Knight. So
you ordered the horse and the Templar?
Yeah, that's it. I wanted to order the skeleton guys, those 3, but I showed restraint. I admitted I had a problem making changes to.
I got like 3 of that other horse coming.
Which one?
They announced before this one. You know what I'm talking about? It's similar to this horse.
Is it the all white horse? Wasn't there an all white one that they?
I think it is. I think instead of it being brown, I think it's all white. I've got like 3 of those, and I'm like, man, I've got 4 other horses downstairs already. Like, how many? What am I doing with all these horses?
Well, if they start doing any kind of thing like where you need horses, they'll have a stable.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about this until like somebody kind of like flashed their purchase screen and like, hey, I got it in at the last minute, and I was like, oh, I guess that was today,
Yeah.
And then again, forgive my ignorance with this, but I guess today they announced this 2-pack that they're going to be having at was it Legion's Con this year? And this is a tribute to one of the people that's in the group, or a creator,
the admin of the Cabal, or the founder of the Cabal, if you will.
Oh, nice. So does he have any ties to them besides the group? Like, he doesn't work with them officially?
Nope, no official capacity. Just as a fan.
Wow, that is really cool. I like how they made because his name's Walter, right?
Yeah.
Where was it at? Right there. Walter the Mad. That's so cool. I don't know. Anyway, that's cool, man. Like, it's kind of like a fan service kind of thing.
Yeah.
Immortalized, so to speak.
Dude, this looks badass right here. As soon as I saw this, I was like, this is like a pink skull. Like, you know how they have them in spacesuits and stuff? I was like,
Cosmic Legion version.
Yeah, I kick myself for missing out on those, to be honest with you. But,
Just got little Cabal t-shirts. You notice that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there. Did CJ make them? Like the little Cabal t-shirts? He probably did. He does good work, man. Oh, look at that. On that cake. Wow, look at that. It's all tattered and everything. Avert your eyes, avert your eyes. Is that a money bag? No, it's a potion thing. Okay. It's like they give them little money bags. Anyway, so yeah, 2-pack exclusive. That thing looks cool, bro.
I like that fur,
Hmm?
the fur that he's got dangling off. Also, like a cloak kind of the fur.
It's Merkin. Yeah, that looks cool. Look at that. Damn it.
You can put a pink skull head in there easily.
That's what I mean. And then if you really wanted to, it probably would. No, they're good about customizing in that group, but you could repaint the suit.
Mm-hmm.
This thing. And then it's also dual purpose, like whatever. Wow, look at that. Oh, look at that. They got a little hologram, kind
Like
of
a
like
map
a,
almost.
yeah, kind of like a, anyway. Yep, so All Stars. All
I
right,
think,
pitch meeting. I'm sorry. Did you have something?
I think somebody said it's 2 per person at the Legion Con. Two packs.
Oh, come on, whatever. I saw those dudes getting like 8 of them. It's just like anything. They all know how to get stuff. Don't they do it where they get like, you can get whatever the max is because they try to be fair, but then the next day you can go back and get 2 more. And
Yeah, usually.
yeah, and that's cool. Like, that way people who want to army build and stuff like that, give them that option. But at least they're like fair and flexible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. I was in that group and some guy like, I got like 20 of these things. I'm like, holy shit! I thought it was a 2 max. No, nobody would buy it.
I mean,
Nobody would buy it. Or they'd use it for Fight Night Friday every week. Beating this guy's ass.
decline my post, god damn it.
Man, that would be cool. Like, you do like super fans and stuff like that. I know D has his own like head that fits on Mezco's and stuff like that, but yeah, maybe that's something you would want to attach yourself to.
Dwayne Shoots Toys has one too, his own head.
Yeah, he made that. And he's super talented. Like all this stuff that he does, man, he really is.
I don't know how he does it. So much, every shot. I'm gonna 3D
It takes a lot of time.
pair of Jordans and then make the boxes. And
Man, it's amazing, man. So, pitch meeting. Want to do a quick pitch meeting with you guys to see what you thought, and then I added something at the end for everybody. So we're what, 6 months out, and I know probably theoretically they wouldn't be able to do this because there's only 6 months left. But I wanted to throw up a picture, but I couldn't. You know how they had that Christmas card,
Mm.
and we've kind of like talked about it before, like about maybe ugly sweater sets, and maybe Christmas theme, or I'm sorry, holiday themed figures. You don't want that anyway. But I was going to talk to you guys, and then more like the people that are hanging out. Like if they were to do a holiday character, which one would you like to see done? Because they have a pretty nice array from that Christmas card. Like some of them regular dress, but you could like holiday spruce it up. And then I know you, sir, had your own custom. So I was going to have you bring that out again too and show that. Halloween figures. That's a really good idea too. So pitch meeting. Let's go. Everybody in the chat. CC, do you want to take this or you bah humbug on this one? Like, nah, I'm good.
I need another Eddie suit, right? Like it's become like holiday tradition. Give me even if it's an Eddie Santa Claus suit or he seemed to like the furry stuff. He's already done the reindeer. Get a polar bear maybe.
yes.
Mm-hmm. Would it just be Eddie? You wouldn't do anything for like Gomez or Pink Skulls? No? You think you'd have something with them? I like the Halloween idea, ladies. Oh, perfect segue.
I would like a Tangerine as Mrs. Claus. Wink, wink.
Oh, we haven't even got. Oh, like it's a holiday Mrs. Claus kind of thing, but
And that way, Benny's gets her Mrs. Claus. You know, she gets her Tangerine, and
CC's like he's gonna get banned another 24. So like a Mrs. Claus or an elf.
yeah, just to get that figure out there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Civilians for the horror line. Yeah, it would be cool to like if they had. I know they have these horror characters, but it'd be nice to have some like victims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like I'm gonna get shot for saying like give us the pink skulls like elves or something, you know, like
Yeah. That's a good one. They had that on the what was it? I've seen them do the Christmas card ones like that, but then I also seen well they were all in reindeer suits when they had Gomez
Mm.
and they had the pink skulls on reindeer suits. That's why I bought so many of those damn Eddies. Earth Day figure, easy money. Uh-oh. Okay, polar bear would be pretty easy. Yeah, I can see them doing that, like a polar bear one. I know they have some of those other things that they have.
yeah.
Yeah. See, I knew there wouldn't be a lot to this topic. That's why I added the next one. And don't worry, I'm not gonna mention.
Should I?
I'm not gonna mention. Oh no. Okay, don't look at that. Good. Okay, what's that?
Should I give Mario what he wants?
What's that? Yes, show that really quick before we go.
Maybe he saw it already. I mean, I know I showed it once before, but there you go, Mario. Already done.
Boom. It's kind of like
First
that.
look.
Yeah, that Rankin Bass, Abominable Snowman kind of thing. I really wish they did one in white.
Yeah.
I might pick another one up and
You
then
need to
just
rock,
get the
Mario.
tutorial from you.
Nightmare Before Rumble Society. That'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Spaceballs line. That's a good one too. I really need some more Gangrene figures. Yeah. Nightmare Before Rumble. Yeah, that kind of like that crossover stuff that they're kind of doing with DC. So see, I knew it wouldn't last too long. So, all right. See how I'm pitching this, right? SDCC is coming up, right?
You've got pen in hand.
It's a pencil because I make a lot of mistakes, but yes. I'm probably just going to be doodling and not really doing anything anyway. Has anyone taken the flock off Mosquash? That's a good one. Have you done that before? Adam, good to see you, bro.
That's what I did.
Have you done it? You had to deflock them, right?
I deflocked them and then reflocked them in white
Cool.
after
a lot
of flocking around.
This is excellent. Yeah.
Johnny Quest would be badass. I love that when I was a kid.
You think they would be able to make Punjab? Well, I mean, do you like?
Haji?
You think they'd be able to do it?
Make Haji? Make Haji?
Oh, that's his name? I
Yeah,
thought his name was Punjab. Oh, okay. My fault. I'm sorry.
What'd you call him?
Punjab. I thought his name was Punjab. It's not Punjab?
No, it's Haji.
You're getting that in the comments. You're racist.
Racist pig.
Yeah. What was the other one? The word that... Oh, no, yeah. We won't say it. You guys are racist. I mean, dude, what are you talking about?
Don't
all right, so San Diego. I'm thinking in my head the comments. I have to get on editor and just cut that section out.
Yeah.
Somebody will say something. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Man. Yeah, gosh. I thought that was his name. Like, it's nothing bad. That's what I thought his name was. You're just making it worse.
I've heard that phrase before, though. I'm trying to think of where it was from.
Isn't that like a WWF match, like a Punjab?
Somebody said that name. I don't remember who it was before, though.
I know. I thought it was a character. That's where I remember. but
Oh
I gotta
man.
Google it. So while we're doing that, so SDCC is coming up, obviously, and all these companies will be there. We've already talked about, talking to them and stuff like that. Normally, that's another like offshoot of it, isn't it? Like Punjabi or something like that. I can't believe I'm looking
Punjabi's a
this up.
place in India.
Punjab.
Don't put that in Google.
Character? I don't know.
It's gonna ruin your clean history.
Yeah.
Boom!
Job.
Boom! I am safe now. Here. Hold on a second. Let's do this. That's where I remember it from. You want to take another guess really quick? Don't use Google like I just did.
There's a
People
guy named Race in there. Dr. Quest, Johnny, Haji.
think a little bit more.
Bandit was the dog.
No. You got to think completely outside of this. When you see it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah.
Not Johnny Quest related?
I feel so much better about this right now. Who said that? I feel so much better about this. Wait, before I pull this up, I really want to make sure. There we go. All right. Yeah, because I don't want to pull this up and go, what? So here you go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. You want to take one more guess?
I can't remember what it's from, but I know I've heard it before.
Yeah, it's not a derogatory.
One of Apu's kids?
Who?
It was The Simpsons.
That's racist.
He works at the Quickie Mart.
It's not. It's.
We're making this worse. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Why wouldn't it let me get out of here? There you go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
It's
That's
spinning.
how I remember him.
We just see a spinning circle. Pineapples.
Thundercats are on the loose.
Oh my gosh.
Thundercats are loose.
Are you serious? There. No? All right. Let's drag this out more. It stopped. Oh, you want to know why? Because I lost the stream. It's the guy from Annie.
From what?
From Annie. You remember? He was the bodyguard.
Oh.
Punjab.
I would have never guessed that.
That's where I remember him from.
I've never seen Annie.
You've never seen Annie?
No.
Hard Knock Life?
Yeah, not the Jay-Z version, though.
Or the Austin Powers 2 version?
I'm
not a musical guy.
Or is it Austin Powers 3?
Well, that's where I remember it. And he's the bodyguard, and he's Indian, and he has the.
Well, they got the headgears right. You were close.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it popped up there.
Yeah, so that's why I remember. I thought that's why I thought that. What did you call? What was his name again?
Haji.
Haji. I thought Haji was Punjab. There it is. See? Oh, come on. Are you serious? It's not coming up?
It popped up for a second.
Yeah. All right. Well, whatever. If you don't believe me, go look at Punjab Annie, and that's where I got it from. That's where I try to cancel me for
the Great
racist.
Tiger from Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
That's even worse. But so yeah, 21 questions. SDCC, let's go be there. Typically, they have the booth and they just kind of let the product speak for itself. They don't really do interviews and everything. So I was like, let's play a little fun game. And you know how we always talk about pitch meeting and how we're always like said, oh, what would you say, do? So I wanted to pose this to you guys, but then also to the people that are hanging out, let's say you're just at SDCC and there's somebody there. What would be one of the questions that you'd ask them? No filter. Let's just do no filter.
One question?
Whatever questions. somebody, I know people have questions because you see it every single day. Everybody's always like, I want to know this, I want to know that. So if you had an
Yep.
opportunity and somebody's there, because it's not far from the truth. Like that's how I've said this story before too. That's how it happened with me. Like I went to Toy Fair and I was at the booth and the guy walked up and we had a conversation and then I slipped in, questions every other day or every couple of days, and they were really nice and then that's how it happened. So would I be interested in hearing what other people like, just what questions they would have?
I would like to know if there's been any significant manufacturing changes since COVID. Like, has COVID made them rethink their strategies or processes at all? Have they streamlined it, simplified it, maybe not use as many companies, try to cut down on travel, anything to kind of speed things up? Because it sure seems like right now things are just coming out left and right. Like whatever logjam was there, they've cleared it.
Yeah, I think they're almost done with that backlog, aren't they? Pretty much.
It sure seems like it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back in the studio so I can see the chat. So if there's people asking, have questions, let me know.
Mine is a two-part question.
Mm-hmm.
What is one licensed product that you do want to take on? Not, they don't have to say, oh, we're doing Star Wars, but, we'd like to do Star Wars,
Yeah.
And what is one that there is no chance you guys will do? That way it'll add rumors and stuff. Like, we're not going to do tiger sharks ever.
Ooh.
Yeah. Why is shipping so expensive?
Mario, you can field that one.
Yeah, as part of like an addition to that, that's a great question. Like, why is shipping so expensive? I would ask them, is FedEx your only option? Have you considered doing DHL? Have you considered doing not UPS? But you know what I mean? Like, are there other options, or is that just the best option that fits for that company? Because I know they've said like globally, some of that stuff is hard to track, or some people say that they just have really bad experience. And I've never had a bad experience with DHL. I feel like they encase that shit in carbonite. It's crazy. Man, I haven't. Like it's like some kind of laser free floating technology in the box, and it's just there and no damage. I was like, geez, and it's global, so I don't know.
Fast. I'll get something from Japan faster than I get something from Fife.
Yeah, I'm wondering, if they chose FedEx because that was as far as like maybe some kind of mailing subscription service, or maybe just in bulk, it was cheaper, a cheaper option. But yeah, that's a great question too. Let's see here, what else? Mezco losers. I saw somebody asked about teams. Oh, there it is. I would ask about completing teams. But when you say, David, when you say teams, like, is there a team specifically right now that you're wondering about, like team-wise?
Give us more X-Men.
Yeah, teams. What else? Will we get a flood of female figures once the first one ships? Can you imagine that? What we do instead of saying like it's Sausage Fest, we would do like, oh god,
oh boy,
another female figure. Come on, how it is. But yeah, dude, I really, I think it'd be cool if they just caught up on some female characters. I think people would be down with it for a while.
We got 3 that have been teased, right, so far.
Ghost Spider, Sue Storm,
Tangerine ish. I mean, I know she hasn't really been teased, but
yeah,
teased enough,
Yeah. Okay. I think there are many female characters. Can't imagine. Let's see. It's the shipping company, bro. Yeah. These should be. Somebody says the shipping do offer price breaks, but it all depends on how much you ship out per month. And that could fluctuate with them too, because you don't know when you're actually going to be getting your shipments in from whatever, from You know what I mean? From the factory. Most
Yeah.
companies use one or two companies to get better rates. Yeah. Thank you, Ed. Yeah.
Think about it too. We're paying shipping now, like we get in our price breakdown, shipping now, and it could be, I don't want to be that guy, but like Batman 89, like we got shipping prices on Batman 89, and then 3 years later, Batman comes out.
Yeah.
It's I don't want to say it's a risk on their part, but I mean, obviously with the cost of fuel and inflation, probably trying to catch them back now.
That's it. 3 questions.
Shipping, it's also handling, like packaging that box and printing the labels and loading that for the FedEx guy to come pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put, feeding, making sure Kevin's got a job.
Yeah. CC, do you have any more? I only have 3. I have a list.
Yeah.
I have
Let's
a
hear yours.
huge list. Nah,
Here's-
I don't get out too much of the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any more plans to expand on the seamless body with Venom or Carnage specifically?
Yeah, I'd like to know how they felt about that. Did they think that project as a whole, because obviously it's different, between, Alien and then Batman 89, and then also the customer, whoever experience they had with the figure. But I'm wondering as a company if they felt like it was something that they're, okay, we improved from this point to this point. Do we want to continue? But like you said, yeah, I wonder if they want to do that.
And, any more smaller vehicles in the future, like Judge Dredd motorcycle, Ghost Rider's motorcycle, like any hot takes on any of that? Would they like to go into?
How many more mechs you gonna get?
Yeah.
Is that me? That's not me, right? In the back? What's that?
What's that?
I have something back. What else is there? Rumble Society. Okay. What else do you have, Cece? What do you think?
Man, where would you want to begin? There's so many things to wonder about. MC had a really good one. Really, really good one. With the
only one.
With the license. The license that they would really like to get.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think if there's any selfish questions I could ask.
Ask those too. I'm surprised the chestnut really just
lighten us up.
Yeah. I see it. I do it. And I see it in the groups all the time. And I'll look at some of them and I take notes and everything. And then every once in a while I get a field time, I can ask and stuff like that. But I don't want to sit there and be that person to ask. But
yeah.
I'm really surprised.
I want to know if they plan on updating their what would you call it, your what would you consider that, the back office system for your purchases? What would you call that? Your
the payment processing system, or
what would you call that? Your
e-commerce?
Yeah.
I had that idea. Diorama sets for green. Yeah, and they've done that before. They've that new 5-point set that they have. It comes with a huge diorama. Gordon's come with a mini one. So,
what about we've seen it with Doc Knock, the animals that they put out, like his Hellhounds, is that, or not Doc Knock, but Nosferatu, and then Snake Eyes, we're getting Timber, and I can't remember if Timber is going to be articulated or not, but if not, regardless, are they going to plan on more animals with articulation?
Yeah.
Instead of just a static figure.
I think that they said that Timber is going to be articulated. I'm pretty sure they did.
I hope so.
How do you choose IPs? Yeah, I'd be really interested in that. Diorama sets. I would ask companies. Why am I writing this shit down? We just do that. How do you choose happy? Diorama sets. I saw that one. And then I would ask companies about their Kickstarter programs and what they've taken away and from the failed campaigns. Uh-oh, who's that? Is that you, CC, or me? Or is it, what's that? That in the background?
Yeah, that's my background here.
Oh, okay. What is? Let's see. Diorama, more packs. Yeah, like accessory packs and stuff like that.
I'd like to see more of like the cut and stitch instead.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, I like bricks and bread and things like that, but I'd like more clothing packs or some shoes, things like that. Like throw some.
Like just single pack, like your shoes.
Well, I mean, like not just. I mean, like throw a whole outfit in there. So you know what I mean? Like give us a change of clothes for Vapor or Eddie or something. You know what I mean? Like like a new jacket or a polar bear suit and a pair of shoes and just like like 3 or 4 things in a pack, just to change it up or spice it up, so to speak.
Yeah.
A fedora.
This is a great idea too for minis too. Not only just with neck packs because they've already expanded on it, or they've started to with the Nautilus crew. But this, and then also, if they did something like Reveltech where they gave you pegs or joint pegs for the times when people do have those mishaps, because I see a lot of people in the group go, "Hey, this snapped. What do I do?" And there's usually a customizer that's able to help them. But I'm not saying throw it. That would be a gray area. Can you imagine if you sold them? People would be like, "No, you should give us an extra one with each one just in case it would happen." I haven't broken one, so I can see how I don't know if it would be cost effective for them to keep throwing one in each time, but maybe if they had it where they just charge you $1 or $2 or however cost it was for them. That way, it gives people an option. They don't have like that broken peg. A lot of them are wrist pegs, but
yeah.
So that's a really good one.
Expanding on grubs a little bit more, like they've done lately. We got like the pink skulls, the little Mezco pink skulls, or the new grubs that we've gotten with the red one and the black one and the green one.
Yeah.
I know that's like silly, but I think that those go a long way in the community. You notice like the people are all excited about what color they were getting, and did you get the new Mezcos? Did you get any? Like those are cool little throwaways that they give people, or giveaways.
Yeah. I'll throw 2 out there. Maybe it'll open it up for the conversation. Maybe people will feel a little bit more comfortable about it. So like one of them would be, something that we talked about on the show. I would ask them if they would think about considering doing solicitation promo image updates. I know it's probably a lot for whoever it is. Like I don't know if Darius does it or if they have 2 or 3 people doing it, or how complicated it is to be able to get a sample and give it to one of them. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they send them samples digitally or something like that, or they do a video. But even with that, maybe if they sent them a sample and then they updated the picture on the website from the time that they initially pre-ordered, and then they, like we talked about on the show, they just send out some kind of like social media blast. Hey, new promotional images are up. We updated this, and this, and this. And also, because we did put it up before, if you want to pre-order, we're going to open up the pre-order again. And they can boost up the numbers a little bit more for them if they want it, but at least that way there's not that big gap from a year where people are going, this doesn't look like this, or I wish I would have known that it had this, I would have picked it up. So you not only are updating it, but you're also giving people an option that may have come in late or want to get on it.
I just thought of a good idea. Like to pull a page out of Mythic Legions.
Yeah.
Like do an all-star like once a year or something, where you vote on like one figure that you want to see remade. like, hey, let's give us White Skull Agent again, or like throw 3 or 4 characters up there and everybody votes, and then put it up for pre-order for a very limited run. And
kind of like they did with Holiday Gomez. You know how they brought that one back?
Yeah, but have the fans vote.
Yeah, I would ask them. This is a good from Rojo. Like he said, previews. That would be one question I would ask him. I would ask him the status, if there is still with them with Diamond, and if they're going to be doing previews exclusives again. If they have any plans to do that, or is that line just kind of dead? If they just cancel it, Because those figures were good.
When was the last time they did one of those?
It was Harley. It was what is it? Is it the Playing for Keeps one?
Yeah.
That was the last one that I remember. Yeah. Yep. So just don't take it out. I would love to see. Yeah. Somebody posted that 1/10 DeLorean thing in the group. You see that?
No.
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter, and it's I think it's already funded, but it's like $300 or $400, $2 or $3. I don't know. I put it in there. I'd like to see an official Mezco app. What would you want in the app? Would like like character bios or updates, like like shipping updates. Do you think would that work?
I don't see why not. I mean, Hasbro Pulse does it. I know they're a bigger company, but
and you could purchase from it?
You do pre-orders. You see,
and get updates and stuff like that. Another question I want to ask them, if I was there to ask, I would ask them, do they have any plans, like they did with the decoder ring and the cog? Is that something that's done? Is that something they want to do, or are they going to revamp that, or like what kind of plans do they have for that? I kept track of mine, like for me, but I ordered a lot. So like for me, it worked out for me. I think it just depends on, just like anything, how much you buy from them, and you know what I mean.
I wonder if any plans to put some Rumble Society characters as skins in the Fortnite game. It's a game Sawyer plays, and he's asked that before. Like, I wonder if they'd ever put like Gomez in this game.
Yeah. This is a good one too, like Club Mez. I know Mario knows about this. We talked about this before. They used to, and we talked about it on the show too. But that would be cool. Not only to bring back Club Mez, but then also to bring back the blind boxes that they used to have. Oh man, I really wish I would have got in on those a little bit more before they stopped doing that. To do the app, don't get the people who did the store to do the app. Yeah. Well, that was my second thing. I would kind of like ask them about, do they have any plans to reopen the customer service telephone line, or do they have any plans as far as customer service, like as far as improvement, like reaching out to people, opening lines of communication a little bit more? I would ask them what they thought about that, because COVID's over with now, and people are kind of trying to figure out exactly what's going on, and I don't know if it's staffing or not like that, but I would like to pick their brain about, do they have plans to do that? Because that's always been one of the process improvements people talk about. So. Yeah. CC, another one? No?
No other questions for me.
I thought this was going to be huge. I was like, man, there's going to be so many. These are good, though.
CC and Kevin are close, so he's got all the dirt.
Yeah, he probably does. He's like, Paige, you're asking questions.
Kevin does keep me informed.
Kevin, that guy. If I ever meet up with him one day, I'm going to have words with him. I'm like, Kevin, You ship to those guys first? They're my boys, man.
You should have gave him that Jelly of the Month club. I told you, you got to go for the steaks. Jelly isn't enough.
He likes getting monthly mail, like presents.
Does he?
Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
Can you imagine working in the shipping department? Your friends is, yeah, man. I mean, hey, it just came in. All right, you got mine. You're gonna ship mine out right now? No, I gotta. There's an order I have to follow. Come on, man.
Can I just come by and pick it up?
Right.
Yeah.
Just leave it all back.
Can you imagine if they did that for people in New York? If they had a drive-up service? I don't know how it would work. You know, you gotta show your ID or whatever like that, but it'd be a pain in the ass. But that would alleviate some of the. You could probably get local. People from Jersey would probably drive in there too. So.
Yeah, I bet you'd be shocked how far some people would be willing to drive just to come get their own.
Early.
I've seen guys post pictures of the outside of the warehouse. I'm like, wow, bro.
Talkers.
Oh yeah. I don't know. If I was there, I'd probably do it too. I'd go there just to see it, you know.
Got you on camera, Kevin.
Yeah.
Why are you taking a break?
You probably post it in some video or something like that. I'm like, there's Paige right there.
Next thing you know, you get a.
Think Mezco would ever try their hand at another retail line?
Or like what?
Like some of those toys that they had in the past that didn't really work. You know, like they did those. You know, they had those sports figures back in the day. You know, the big wrappers. I wonder if they'd ever bring back any line that you'd be able to find at like a retail shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Now that they've kind of built their brand, you know what I mean? Like before, well, like I said, you know, when I saw those, what did you call those? I had the Brian Urlacher figure.
Oh, those football players?
The starting lineup? Or?
It wasn't starting lineup because they were like big.
It was like the Mezco.
They had like the real big, oversized hands and stuff. I think it was like Urlacher, Michael Vick, and what was the other figure? I can't remember what they called them though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember.
But, you know, I had some of them back in the day, and I didn't even realize that they were Mezco figures. But I just wonder now that people are more aware of the brand, if they would have more success with something like that, a retail launch. Just wondered if you know, it wouldn't be at the $100 price point of everything else, but, you know, would they ever consider something like that, a vinyl toy of some sort or anything?
No, yeah. That episode we had where we went back and we went through some of the older properties that they had. I got it. It's Extreme Athletes.
Yes, that was it. I wonder if they would ever consider revisiting any of those.
Yeah.
Just don't make them Walmart exclusives.
Oh, yeah.
Did they sell Mezco in Walmart, or were they more? I don't want to call it, but Target, or I don't remember.
Yeah, those were their corn sap.
Yeah. From what I understand, that was something that he didn't want. I think earlier on, but that was something he specifically didn't want. He didn't want it to be something that was sold in chain retailers. You know, the products that they had. I don't know about the earlier stuff, kind of like this, or the Aztec Toys line. Because I remember seeing some listings for that, like KB stuff. I saw it. Will Mezco? Yeah, this is a good question too. The Silent Screamer line. Yeah, I really thought that was something that they were trying to transition over from the Universal Monsters line. So yeah, that's a great one, son of a. Mario. Mezco did a ton. Breaking Bad, South Park, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it was like crazy. The properties. They have a property listing too, like of the stuff that they had. Like I saw Ultraman like 5 years ago, and I kept thinking to myself, "Oh, do they still have the Ultraman license?" And then of course they put out Ultraman, but they had a bunch. Those horror figures are really cool. Like some of the ones that I've showed you guys before.
I remember when you busted all those old ones out.
Yeah, man,
gangsters also like that, like in the similar style.
Yeah, I asked them about that. They that was a no comment that they mentioned. I was like, "Are you guys thinking about doing that again?" They're like, no comment.
No comment.
I plead the fifth.
man, I was just happy that they were talking. It's hard, that
Old
they,
five is if.
they were. I was trying to find it, but they were. It was a thing that they didn't talk. They didn't impress after.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool if they did that in like 112 anyway. Like like people that they don't have to pay royalties to, like Bonnie and Clyde. Like throw us a couple of like historic gangsters that they don't have to worry about royalties or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Scarface. I mean,
yeah.
Pablo Escobar. Like things like that. Give us. I know
you got to pay him royalties.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to glamorize some individuals, but it'd be really cool to have some like old gangsters in that style, or even cartel guys. Like it's kind of be good villains in shots.
Well, they did Scarface before.
Yeah.
Mezco Monday. I always just thought that was random. But yeah, I understand what you mean. Like you're wondering if it's an actual human or if they just put it in some randomizer. Because Boba seems to win a lot in minis.
How many times has Boba won that?
I wonder how many times he has one. I know he and minis is the convention winner. Like she wins a lot of those. Like the packs, the prize packs. I think she's won twice, right? Boba. It's like, okay, who's gonna make me a 112 Mezco t-shirt? Yeah. Boba, how many times have you won, if that's okay to ask? You can subtract 2 if you want. What is it? Breaking Bad, it was on it. Would love to see Mez get a Fallout line or create some post-apocalyptic Gomez and Rumble Society figures. Yeah, that would be cool. Kind of like that. What is that? Is it the 3A stuff? Kind of like what they do.
Oh yeah.
That. What's it like? Apocalyptic kind of thing. Yeah.
You're talking about oh god, what is the name of that company?
It's rattling in my brain right now too.
Boss Fight?
No, it's 3A. What is it? Like those guys, like the Gaslight Tony stuff or whatever, or what is it? 3A.
Oh, that's not 3A. I can't think of the name of that company.
Damn Toyz.
Damn Toyz.
Yeah. Is that it, CC? Is that the one you're thinking about or no?
Oh, when you were talking about the apocalyptic figures, I thought you were talking about the Boss Fight has those like the zombies and everything. They were kind of like the generic. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool. Oh man. All right. Let's see. King Arthur's sword would be that kind of stuff. All right. Well, does anybody have any other ideas, questions that they would think of? I'm really surprised. I thought this was going to be a flood and not just be able to keep up. I guess that's a good indicator, right? If there's not like a lot of stuff.
It's wallet shock right now.
Yeah, people are afraid of if they ask for what they're going to get.
We just want them to stop. That's all we want right now.
Any chance you want to be slowing down on the releases?
He's like, slow down. You guys say go.
That's all it is, man.
Isn't that funny though? Like in the beginning, like everybody, or even like from what was it, kind of like half of the last year, they were like, they're not. Oh yeah, what was the thing we kept joking about? Oh, they're not going to put any more licensed figures out this year, and they put out like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But like most people were like, yeah, keep it coming. We want more. And now it's like
crickets.
Well, yeah, it's because so much, God, man, dude, it's like so much stuff has dropped. Even just from the show that we just did right now, look at all this stuff that all these other companies. I wonder if it's going to be a bubble and it's just going to pop. Like people are just going to be like, dude, I just can't do it. I really can't. Not anymore. Because you don't want to lose your customer base too. Like, man, that's almost like a compounding problem. Like if you have a store like these exclusives, they're better about it, but you make it hard for people to get, and then it's price point out to where they don't want to do it, and then you're just like, I don't know. Like CC, I'm pretty sure, like he said, it's a great stress relief. You don't have to worry about that stuff anymore, right? You're not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he said. Adam said 3A World War III. That's it. That's it. Ashley Wood. Ashley Wood. That's what it was. I know that's the one for me where they do all the like the they're gosh, it's kind of hard to explain. It's not like Borderlands, but it's like that post-apocalyptic.
Hey.
Sawyer, can we get a woo?
Like Ric Flair? Or what do you...
Woo!
What was that like, Sawyer? What was it like meeting Ric Flair?
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did you know who he was? Or did your dad have to show you some YouTube videos before you knew who he was?
You've seen memes of him, right?
Yeah. Woo!
So he doesn't. Sawyer, you don't know him as the wrestler. Then you just know kind of like there's somebody on there, like on the memes and stuff.
No, I know him as a wrestler.
Okay. I was like, man.
Question, Sawyer. If you could ask Mezco anything, what would it be?
When will the 5-point plus in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys come out?
Oh, wow.
There you go.
There you
Took him no time at all.
go. Well prepared.
He's
I like that one.
he's pretty amped about turtles right now.
I like turtles.
I like turtles too. Those one look good, man. They look really good.
You enjoying your turtle van?
Yep.
You gonna let Dad play with it at all?
Sure.
Shit. We're in the room right now.
You know he wants to say, yeah, he already has been.
No, we built it and he was gone, right?
Yeah. I took it from my dad.
The haircut's looking good, man.
Thank you.
It does
A
look
lot
good,
cooler
man.
for the summer, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna shave it off. So I thought you were gonna shave all of it off. No.
No.
Chicks like a little bit of hair to grab, right?
Yeah.
He's rolled with that, man. Look at that. Get Sawyer a 12 game.
No, I'm not gonna cut it off. It might not grow back.
Yeah. Special guest appearances. All right. Wow. Well, hey, I guess that's like you said. I guess it's not a bad thing, but I guess it also goes hand in hand with everything else, man. It's just people are just like, oh man. Well, good show tonight, man. Glad we got all this out. Decompressed, detoxified all that stuff out. Right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. John McClane.
Yes.
Yeah.
And comment of the night.
Mm-hmm.
2-pack?
Tupac.
A 2-pack. John McClane 2-pack?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's you know what? They did Wednesday. Would they? Yeah. I'm still wondering about that Scooby-Doo. I wonder if they did a Scooby-Doo 112. I wonder how well that would go over. But
To be a multi-pack. Like, I mean, imagine waiting to get, all right, I ordered Fred. Velma's up now. Still waiting for Shaggy and Scooby to go for pre-order.
yeah, you
Just
would have
release
to do
Velma
that.
first.
And I'm done.
What do you want all this new characters?
I feel bad about asking this. Bruce Willis, he hasn't passed away yet, has he?
No, he's doing pretty bad though, I guess.
Yeah, I know his wife and kids moved in with him. Not his ex-wife, not his,
I saw a picture of Kelly Bundy. God, what was her name?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
She's not doing too good either. MS has
really?
gotten her bad.
Man. Oof, gosh, man.
He's a Kelly Bundy.
What was her name?
Christina Applegate.
There we go.
What was because she did the voice for Futurama and Futurama.
That was
right?
Peggy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She did that. She did that voice. I can't remember her name. I'm trying to connect it.
What was Peggy's name? She was on not Breaking Bad, but Sons of Anarchy.
I can't remember her name.
She was Leela from Futurama.
Yeah.
Seagal. There you go. Yeah, Katie Seagal.
Katie Seagal.
Yeah.
Good. Mario. That's why we got Mario.
Mario needs to go on Jeopardy or something. Because dude's got facts.
He does, man.
What is Katie Seagal for 500?
Yep.
As
Oh, like I saw they cloned Jamie Foxx. They said that
I saw he was on like a yacht or something, wasn't he? Like,
he looked like nothing was wrong and everything. I was like, man, was it like a fake story or?
he's a
Man,
Skrull.
that probably is.
Oh,
I saw
he's
the
been replaced.
Illuminati stories. Did you see the Illuminati stories too about it?
It's real. It's real.
I saw at the concert. Tom DeLonge threw up the Illuminati symbol at the end of the show. Has to do this chasing aliens and stuff all the time too. So if anybody deep in the game, it's him.
I know.
Illuminati!
I know.
Oh wow! And he had Sawyer throw up the rock. Now we're really gonna get.
We're getting shut down.
You guys beat me by a second. All right. Well, great information tonight. What did we learn? There's a lot of toys coming out, more than what everybody thinks.
Not to my house.
All I want is the TMNT ones.
Sawyer, you got anything coming you're excited about?
Nothing's really coming. The only thing I'm excited about is TMNT stuff.
Yeah, only TNT. Huh?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's the Ninja, the Mezco, the regular 112, and the 5 points plus.
Oh, both of them. Huh? Do you think they'll show that at the show, Sawyer? Do you think they'll show the turtles? Either one of them?
Probably. Hopefully.
That'd be cool, man.
At least put the 5 point plus ones in there.
Yeah, that would be.
Sawyer,
really
that
cool.
ain't just a prediction.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's not a prediction.
Spoiler.
Not just a prediction.
It's a spoiler.
It's a spoiler.
What is it? I was trying to bring it up, man. I know I keep looking at the thing, but it looks so cool. 5 points. You guys got plans for the weekend? While I'm pulling this up.
Not really.
I think we're coming by your way to go visit the House of Mouse.
Oh yeah, man. Have
Water
some
park.
fun.
Water park.
Oh.
No. Yeah, Paige has given us a unsupervised tour of the vault. 7 minutes only. Whatever you can grab.
Oh yeah.
And because he has the prototype of the TMNT, we can get that.
The prototype. He knows Paige well. He knows.
It's like, where's that?
Looking underneath the couch cushions. I know it's here. Oscar.
Yeah, where's Donnie? Where's Donnie at? Where's Donnie at?
That's his
so
favorite.
who's your favorite turtle? Oh, Donnie is?
Yep.
Oh, nice. I can't find it, man.
The 5 points.
Yeah, the 5 points.
Sawyer's got it on his iPad, saved it as his background, I swear.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Let's see it, Sawyer. Let's see it. It's filler time. Let's do some filler time. I have not found it. I'm wondering about this monsters thing. I wonder if they're going to show that at the show.
Oh, the monster 5 point?
Yeah, and dude, I'm not.
That'd be cool. That's a cool set with that cast, like the Frankenstein's castle or lab or whatever, right? Isn't that what it was? If I remember.
Yeah, they did push it back. I looked at the date the other day. Nobody cares about. No offense, but nobody cares about the dates for 5 points. So I figured later on this year I'll start doing that stuff more. But they pushed it back. I'm like, crap. But it's an expensive ass set, man. Did I get one or I can't find the turtles, man. I really can't find them.
I think I had to.
I can't prove it.
Show it, Sawyer.
Oh, the 5 point.
Oh, the 5 point?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
He'll show you the picture page.
Hang on, I got it right here.
Now, how do I get the 5 point plus again?
He's like, hold on, I gotta take these pictures of Ric Flair that night that we had.
All right.
Styling and profiling.
Okay, we can find. Oh, crap.
Kiss stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Wheeling dealing.
Hey, thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich.
Down.
Damn, there it is.
Man, look at how'd you find it? No, you took it away. I
Oh,
wanted to see
show
the
page.
joints. I want to see the joints, like to see if they have the.
Here, let me kill the light.
They do have like the little joints, right? That's what I
Yeah,
remember.
they've got like bent
5-point plus. It's got elbows. Looks like
knees.
knees.
Yeah, it's kind of like they updated them to like mini mates kind of stuff. Thank you. Yeah, man, those are gonna be nice. And they gave a diorama background too.
That would be
cool as shit.
So, Sawyer, what are you hoping that they come with? What did you say you hope they come with?
I hope they come with the actual color heads, and hopefully we get an extra turtle, so that way I can make my own kind of Ninja Turtle.
He wants to customize his own.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like a Ronin one.
Like the 5th Beetle.
Yeah. It'd be
Sawyer turtle.
Yep.
You
What
know
color?
another thing?
Dark green.
Dark green.
Dark green. Like the ones that they're gonna come out with. Those
Yep.
are darker.
Like very, very, very dark green.
Yeah.
For the headband. That's what color he wants his customized one to be.
Oh, so it separates himself a little bit. Like he's the 5th.
Yeah.
You gonna be the new leader, tech guy.
You tech guy.
Kirby the 5th turtle, yeah.
Kirby?
You know what I'm also hoping to see, like selfishly, is I want to see if they come out with any new MDS figures.
Oh, you went hard on that.
Yeah, man. But they're missing a couple like they could do. They don't have Ghostface.
Right.
And I don't think they don't have La Lorena. There's ones that they've done for actual like living dig dolls or the MDS. Yeah, so I'm hoping that maybe they still haven't shown the Batman and Robin pack that they were gonna do, the 2-pack.
Oh yeah, I remember you showed us that picture that one night where they
so I'm hoping they show some of that. All right, well, great talk, guys. I appreciate. I was supposed to be so energetic when I said this. Oh, thank you guys so much for being on. So awesome to talk to you guys about toys. Awesome. That's just not me, man. I can't do that stuff. Yeah. But thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it. Always dropping knowledge. And thank you everybody in chat. I scrolled way too far, but I don't think we had any more comments. You guys want to get out of here on anything? CC?
Always help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered.
Yep, I knew it. Yes.
Please keep my wallet in your thoughts and prayers as we go through this difficult time. Put it on the prayer list at my church.
Yeah, thank you, man. Good to see you. Good to see everybody that showed up. Thank you very much, especially the people that I know kind of stayed through the whole show. Mario, Minis, Rojo, Boba came in, Son of a... Everybody was here. I appreciate you. We all 3 of us appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us and spending time. Hope you guys enjoy the show. You guys take care. Have a good night. Mezco Cons next week.